I have reoccurring dreams about this location, different things happening, and it's just wild how it like imprints in your head and it just stays so vividly in my memories. But yeah, come on. Look, welcome to Vladic Houses.
The guys.
She goes, because of Claude & Co., my breakfast schedule is short. Hey guys, welcome back to Claude & Co. On today's episode, I am hanging out with this lady right here, which one of my favorite human beings in the world. Yay!
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet. Nilda, my mom, and I thought it would be a good idea to go down to our old neighborhood, to our childhood neighborhood, which is the Lower East Side. We go back there often, and every time we go, it's just flooded with amazing and fun memories. And it's just something that I think we do occasionally and love to do, right?
Yep. A lot of memories.
A lot of memories. And because we moved away, Mommy lives upstate, a little further upstate, and I'm in the Hudson Valley area. It's such a different neighborhood that I live in compared to what I was raised in. And so sometimes I get that little nostalgic feeling of wanting to go back home to the old neighborhood. And I thought I'd bring you guys along, and I'd also bring Lana along. And Lana has never had a New York pizza, and today I'm gonna stuff a New York pizza in her mouth.
LES.
And LES, which is even better. So come join us, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
You're sitting in the middle?
Yeah, which is perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay, Mama, you got this?
You're gonna have I ever had like a New York pizza?
Yes, you have had.
We have to stop for gas. Everyone has the address?
We're gonna go to Vladic's first, right? 676 Water Street. Everybody has the address? Oh, looking at that camera is making me nauseous.
Jared's driving is the best driving I've ever been part of.
Sorry, guys. The easiest way to do it instead of doing all those U-turns.
That's my fabulous Titi.
Oh,
She's 80 years old, by the way, and look at how amazing she is. So Titi Fuji is my is their great aunt. She's Mommy's older sister. Yes. Yeah. and she lived in the Vladics right next door, right, Titi? All right, guys, I am super excited. We finally got here after a little bit of a drive. This is behind us are the Vladic houses where my family, we lived, right? I lived for a short while. Titi lived there for some time, right? My grandmother lived there. My mom was raised here. And across the street is Jackson Park, which is sadly no longer, I just found out, it's called Coraliers Park. But we spent quite a bit of time. I have so much photos of and childhood memories in this park. So, and the girls want to actually take a look at this park really quickly.
Can we call it Jackson Park though?
Yeah, we're gonna call it Jackson Park.
Okay. I'm so happy to get that
Jackson Park. Okay, so one of the things that I love about New York, you can go anywhere in New York and have the most beautiful view. Guys, look at that. Or is that just me? That's beautiful, right? Jeez. Oh, I love this this neighborhood. Guys, this is so crazy. So this was our pool. When I say our pool, we didn't have a pool really to go to during the summertime. You'd come here and the sprinklers would fill up to here. And this was where we would play in our pool. Yeah.
Now it's Movie Under the Stars series.
That is so crazy. Guys, this is so, such good times. It's so funny how, and I talked about, to my therapist about this, because kids don't need much. They really don't need much. My therapist said, because it's true, sometimes I feel like, you want to give so much to your kids, but you gave us such a simple life and we were so happy. And this is just the best memories in this concrete floor with sprinklers that were probably not like, from the outside in, it looked like we were just, not doing too well, but we were doing well because we were so happy here,
And it's that
amazing.
teaches you that it's not about money. It's not happiness, it's not money.
At all.
It's what we make it.
So that's what I was gonna say. The church picnics were held here. Like, this was an escape for us. Not an escape, but this was like our little paradise here. We'd come here, well, I thought it was. Mommy was like, eh. But we would have our picnics here. We'd have our barbecues here. That's so what? The church, we would do that. Even like any type of like birthdays, we'd cook, we'd put out blankets. It's so many fond memories, and we did with the little that we had, and we thought we had it all, man, and I still feel I had it all. This was amazing.
Our Central Park.
This was our Central Park. I like that, Titi. Let's go over now to the building. That is too funny. Be careful with the spiky balls.
There was a man, and we used to call him El Borracho. It's a really crazy story. So
I like crazy stories.
His windows in his apartment faced the back of that building, which was the back of my building.
And you used to call him what?
El Borracho.
Oh, yeah.
That means the drunk.
Because
Yeah.
he was always drunk, right? One day from the kitchen window and my window,
Titi's going,
we
yes.
hear screaming,
Oh, God.
right? So my mother and I looked out the window, and here is this man naked hanging out
The window.
the window. Hanging.
Like,
So
what part of him was hanging out of the
these
window?
These windows were different. These windows used to open like this, like close, and they had a piece of metal in the middle.
Uh-huh.
He was literally hanging on to
The
that
metal?
piece of metal in the middle, hanging outside naked.
He was he was like
Totally gone because he was so drunk. And they called the police and everything. And
What
that
floor
was
did they live?
He lived like on the 4th floor.
Yikes.
And you lived on the 6th, right?
We lived on the 6th, so we were looking across at him to this building.
And what was
naked.
Tita?
No, we would just look. It was like,
Were you
ay, Dios
laughing?
mío. I mean, it was like a laughing and not.
And scared,
and
yeah.
scared because he's this naked man,
Oh, like he was butt naked.
butt naked. All you saw was his behind. Yeah.
Adrian told me that one time there was a lady selling snacks out of the first window.
Oh, guys,
yeah.
that was a common thing. When we were growing up, there was a woman who always used to sell something called limbe for 25 cents. And during the summertime, she used to sell ices. Limbe is like this Puerto Rican, well, I'll say it's Puerto Rican because that's what I know it as. It's a Puerto Rican coconut like icy.
It's icy. And they
Icy.
put it in a...
But it's made out of
icy.
like the coconut cream, right?
yes.
It's like made out of coconut cream. They would put it in the ice trays, and you would put a pick in it, like a little toothpick, and you would sell it for 25 cents, and the woman would do it right outside her window. Well, come, I want to see this. This is so, One of my dear friends, who he and his wife know me very, very well, Christine and Brian, who also did my 40th. For my 40th birthday, he had a painting done of of the building and these buildings. And I have it when you first walk into my house. It's right there. It's right by the door. Very cool. That's how much this place means to me. My grandmother was such a meticulous woman. Weekly, she would go in with Pine Sol, inside Pine Sol or Fabuloso, and she would clean the inside of the elevator because people would urinate in the elevator.
King Pine.
King Pine. I was like either Pine Sol or Fabuloso. It's one of those things. I remember the smell though. And you know, it's so crazy because you see all of this, you see the projects, you see this housing, And, you know, so many people think of it, you know, that it's like these, you know, bad neighborhoods, bad people, and so many beautiful families live here and they make the most out of it. And I have the most wonderful memories, and so many good, beautiful things happen here. For Christmas, this neighborhood gets together and they do, they kind of battle each other with decoration. And it was that spirit of like unity and neighborhood. Like, I loved our neighbors, Wanda, Javier. Like, we had such a wonderful sense of community down here. And they were always, in this housing, everyone wanted to help one another. And it was so beautiful. We were like family. And
Everyone knew each other.
Yeah. This is wild.
Send it back down.
Mommy, come.
Oh, Billy, go with her. DP, go with her.
Yeah, come.
That's it.
Okay. Send it back down for us.
All right. Diti, it really goes up to the 6th floor?
Yeah, it says the 6.
She says it's 6,
So
so
supposed to.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just press close. There you go.
I will be shut.
It does.
Bendito, mommy used to bring up the carriage from
My
the 5th
grandmother
floor.
used to have
the
to walk.
grocery.
Yep.
Cart.
She used to, and she was not a health, like she was sickly, and it was very difficult. So this is major improvement.
Yeah.
I remember when they started doing
Oh
that.
my God. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. We used to stand here.
It looks so small
It
now,
looks so
right?
small.
And I remember every time she would stay here and watch us.
And she would wave
Or if
all
you
the
pressed
time.
the button and you wanted to get in, she threw out the key.
Yeah, in a bag, in some sort
and
of
you had
bag,
to
a
make
sock.
sure it missed the little platform.
Yeah.
Where you want to go after this?
Let's go get pizza. I'm hungry. Tell me not that it doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smells like food.
smell. It smells so good. What does it smell like?
Canegis, ay, ay.
That's exactly, it smells so good. What does it smell like, Lugo?
I remember that.
Stew beef or stew chicken. Oh, it's so good, so good.
We're going where now?
We are gonna go to what I thought or still think is the best pizza, and it was called A1. It's on Grand Street. And we used to get pizza and an Italian icy there, and that was like heaven for
We get
us.
pizza and an Italian icy.
Well, if they still have it. I don't even know if they have that restaurant there, but I sure hope so, because that's like a staple here. Thank you.
Who was that?
So Best Pizza, he's the owner, and he even remembered me. He was like, hey, because we used to come here so much. Best Pizza, look.
Have you ever had ranch and pizza? Where, they got ranch or no?
What? Florida is wildin'. Ranch and pizza.
Cola champagne.
Hola,
Is that
champagne.
how you say it? It's, instead of saying champagne, it feels like wrong. I don't know why. Like without saying champagne, it feels wrong.
Yes, and we're all having pizzas.
His husband, and we used to buy it and do ice cream float.
So good.
It was so good.
Go ahead, Mama.
I'm not gonna take it.
What do you think about Mommy's shop? What do you think about Mommy's old neighborhood?
I think it's really cool and like it's fun to learn about what you used to do. It's fun and
I should just
stuff like
unblock
that.
it, right?
I told you, you got this on half off or what? Where's the rest of your jacket?
So my sister and I, we attended a school called PS 110. The front of the school is this way. This was the side entrance to the cafeteria. And while you were in school, this is what you would hear. And the teachers would always have to raise their voice over this train station. Lana's face is like, what?
How are you getting a real education?
That's why I missed a lot of things.
Yeah, I can tell.
This was my elementary school as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This was your middle school or elementary?
This is my
Elementary.
elementary, and honestly, this is the school that I think made the biggest impact in my life. They were very big in the arts, and right, there was like a love for music. We had a wonderful music teacher, Mr. Goldstein. And my favorite teacher, Miss Marjorie Goodman, and we had a lot of arts, right? We would put on
Enrichment programs.
enrichment programs, and I loved it. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, these steps look so much
Little.
smaller. And I would stand here and be like, "Mommy, can I go in now?" The Florence Nightingale School, PS 110, and we were known as the Nighthawks.
Nighthawk.
The Nighthawks, which is funny, Florence Nightingale, and then I ended up being a nurse. Yeah.
So where did you go, like, during lunch and recess?
So lunch was there.
You guys don't have grass.
I'm not joking. That is
You don't have grass. You don't have
a
like
thing.
You're supposed to have
handball
grass.
courts. You don't have volleyball courts.
No.
This is inner city living.
Yeah, inner city.
No,
And
I
it's
know,
funny because
it's very interesting to me.
it is. It's so. Even Jared, who was in the Bronx, he had a football field.
Yeah.
When you're in the or I don't know. I'll speak on my experience. We didn't have that. It's literally concrete jungle. That's why they call it the
That's why
concrete
it
jungle. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Claude & Co. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I just want to say a big shout out to my New Yorkers. I love you guys. I know a lot of you guys are watching. Comment below where you guys are from, what neighborhoods. A lot of love to my LESers though. Love you guys. And hit the notification bell to notify you of new episodes every Wednesday.